Comfort is the biggest killer of success. I have been comfortable many times in my life, so has most people, but if you continue to stay comfortable, you continue to stay where you're at. And that's something that I had to understand when I stopped playing basketball. I didn't want to change because the life I had was already good. I didn't want to have to go try something new that I've never tried before, get embarrassed, be uncomfortable, because why would I want to do that when I could stay the same and my life would turn out great? But that's how you become average. That's how you become the same as everybody else. You don't do the things that you know you need to do because they take more work. Some people won't scale past a certain number because it takes more effort. It takes more discipline. It takes more from them. And a lot of people don't want to do that. And that's why so much people get stuck in that same job for so many years, and they continue to do the same things over and over again because it's comfortable. They might want it for one day. They might want to start a diet, but it becomes uncomfortable. You get hungry at night. You don't want to put yourself through all that stress, and that is what's going to kill you. Every single day, you have to put yourself in an uncomfortable position to experience something, for one, and also to be able to become the best version of yourself. I many times have chose comfort over discomfort. Everyone does that. I knew what it took to become successful, and I chose not to do it. I chose to stay comfortable instead of being uncomfortable, and that puts everyone where they're at today. Whether you like it or not, the reason you aren't further ahead in life is because you don't do the uncomfortable things. You know the steps that you need to do in order to be the best version of yourself. When I stopped playing basketball, I had to make a hard decision. I enjoyed playing video games. I enjoyed living with my parents. I enjoyed just being a leech, not doing anything, because it's so easy and it's so simple. But I became a bum. I wasn't doing anything. I didn't want to do anything hard, because why would I want to do something hard? It does not make any sense. But eventually I understood that you need to take these uncomfortable steps to become the best version of yourself. You want to retire your family. You want to have the dreams that you had when you were a little kid. The only reason you haven't achieved those yet is because you're not doing the things that you know you need to do because they're uncomfortable or because they're hard. One thing that you have to realize is you say that you want one thing, but your actions say another. Everybody always hears this. Everybody has these thoughts. Everyone has motivation from time to time. But what most are doing are avoiding the early mornings, avoiding the hard trainings, avoiding the diet, avoiding the things that they need to fix because, one, you have to accept that you're not perfect. Many people have this huge ego. They think they're too good, too cool to put out some positivity, to do the right things, to inspire others, to push themselves because it's not normal. They don't want to stick out. But that's why everybody is the same. Everybody becomes a sheep because nobody wants to do the hard things in life. When you start to do something hard, you get looked at different. You stop fitting in with the people that you used to hang out with because you want more for yourself and you're on a different type of frequency, you're on a different level than them. But with growth comes pain. Pain because you have to leave your old life. Pain because you're growing out of your old skin, your old self, evolving and becoming a new person. It's like stairs. You have to go up the stairs. It might be hard, you might level out for a little bit, but you keep going up, keep going up. If you continue to do the hard things, your brain becomes stronger, you become stronger, and the people around you will become stronger because they're so consumed by your energy, they're so changed by they're so moved by the person that you have become, and it'll inspire so much more for others. You will begin to create a new group, a new circle of hardworking people, of motivated people, of people who just want more. And you need to be the start of it. Nobody's gonna walk with you, nobody's gonna hold your hand. You might not need to wake up at 5 a.m. every single morning, but you need to wake up early. You need to have a diet. Oh, but it's hard, I don't wanna work out. That's why everybody is average. They don't do the hard things. But this food tastes like crap. Grow up, bro. You need to be mature. You need to chase these dreams. There's so much out there. There's so much potential that's unfilled. And so many people die with regret. If you don't do the hard things now, they'll only become harder later on. If you're 50 trying to get in shape, bro, you're not going to have the same results as when you're 20. You're not going to have the same results when you're 15. Everything will only become harder the older you get. You'll have so much more responsibility. You have to take care of a pet, a family member, a relative, a spouse, a kid. All of these things only make your life harder. Even if you have a kid, be the example for that kid. Become the person you want your kid to look up to. If you were a kid, would you be inspired by your dad who's eating chips all the time, watching TV, doesn't have a good relationship with his wife? No. So you need to become that person that you want others to look up to so you can inspire them. One of the most powerful things is being able to inspire others. And not only that, but to move and see the growth that you have caused. Seeing yourself change a whole group of people, seeing the power that you have off just a little bit of motion, bro, imagine how much more people you can change. Imagine how much more successful people you can create by you becoming the best version. All starts with you. It all starts with day one. And every single day you scale up little by little. And eventually you'll look back, you won't even remember the person that you once were. Yes, it might be hard. Yes, you are going to lose some friends. Yes, you are going to be looked at. Yes, you might be embarrassed. But at the end of the day, none of that matters, because if you are the best you will inspire so much more people. You will put out so much more positivity. You'll be so authentic. People will love the energy. People will love the person you've become, and you ultimately will love the person you become. You won't have any regret. You won't have any fear. You won't have any wishes that went unfilled. You will do the things you say you're going to do. That's what you need to do as a man. And you will evolve into somebody who's unrecognizable and the best version. Let's get it. Let's keep winning.